here at the side of the church. One of the sides of the church, of course, because there are many sides, two sides. And here at the side of the church, absolutely elegant entry here. The rain is still falling, and I have no choice after waiting for so long to just continue recording under my umbrella. So let's check this side of the church and see what we'll find here. It's all brick. I can imagine the amount of bricks that make up this church. Bricks, bricks, bricks. And of course, at the side of the church here, there are graves. There are graves. I'm gonna try to see what I can read looking at them. They're here for a very long time. Some have eroded. I'm going now to the back of the church. Haven't been around here before recording, so I don't know what I'm coming onto. And here we're looking at a tomb. Here we're looking here at a tomb. This is probably the tomb of a reverend. Let me see what's on it. It says, Samuel P. Musson. That's Samuel P. Musson. Okay, so it's in loving memory of Samuel P. Musson, DD, not sure what DD stands for 13 years, rector of this parish, born September 7th, 1812, died, that looked like July 8th, 1857. Okay, so he's born in 1812 and he died in 1857. So he died when he was about what? 45 years old. And he was a rector of this church, Samuel P. Musson. I can see that they have painted up his grave here, his resting place. Painted it up all up. And he's at the back of the church here. Man, look at this brickwork. I'm not sure what this was. It's in ruin. Doesn't appear that it was a grave. But look at this brickwork. These have to be thousands of bricks. Thousands of bricks. Alright, let me go back and try to read the graves here. This is the grave of Sir Thomas Lynch. Here again is the grave of somebody else. This is another grave on the outside here. This is the grave of William B. Stone. My God, I want to read it, but it is so difficult to read because of what the rain, the water. Says William B. Stone. Okay, William B. Stone. Oh, this is gonna be difficult to read. Look at those water coming from there, rushing all over it. So that's another grave. That's another grave in there also. That's another one right here. I don't know who that is. Can't read it. And here we have 5 graves here. 5 graves. The only readable one is this one over here. And this one says to the memory of Miss Anne French, late of the parish of Manchester, who died, who departed this life on the 29th day of October 1835, aged 48 years. So this is the grave of Miss Anne French. She died on the 29th day of October 1835. And she was 48. Can you imagine when this funeral was happening in 1835? Oh my goodness. Everybody who attended that funeral have died. All right, I'm going to go back to the back of the church and I'm going to see. As I say, I was waiting for the rain to, stop. But it ain't stopping. And I'm in the parish of St. Catherine. And I'm from St. Elizabeth. And I need to go back. That's over there is Barrett Street, and that's the Salvation Army right there. That building you see there, Salvation Army. I'm not sure what this street is. It looked residential to me. I'm at the back of the church. I don't know if I said it already, but the church is shaped in the form of a cross. I'm gonna buy a drone, because if I have a drone, I could show some aerial views. Wow! So this is a side of the church. This is a side of the church. That's graves. That's a grave. This one is a grave. Because the rain is falling, I can't make out the names. Such a bad day. The rain is nice, but it is just kind of complicate things. I can see this one. Here's a coat of arm right on the top of it. It says, the words are carved very huge. It says, "Here lieth the body of John Borden." Bourden. John Borden. Born oh Lord, what's this? So I say born in the city of that's an overseas place. He born in the United Kingdom. So John Borden. Here again is another one. All right, this one look a lot readable. This one says, it says mistake the body of the Honorable Thomas Modiford Baronet. So this is the grave of Thomas Modiford Baronet. Look at this grave. I came here about 20 years ago, and I remember seeing this grave. And I was curious as to what was under it. It was breaking off. They did some work right there to hold the stones together, but we don't see any name on that. As I said, there are many famous people who are buried here. But boy, the rain kind of give me a difficult time. You see that over there? That's the Spanish Town District Prison. That wall. Right over there, you have the Spanish Town District Prison. Right over there. The place that prisoners were once executed. That was where Wappy King, you know the story I told you about Wappy King and Wappy Kill Philip? Well, Wappy King was executed over there at the Spanish Town District Prison. You know, you try your best not to end up in prison, but sometimes provocation can cause problem. I'm walking up to this, I don't know what it is. It looks like a mausoleum. Like a place that they put ashes, cremated remains. And it says, Ellen Grace Ann Brown, July 10, 1934 to December 14, 2020. So I've never seen this before. It's new. So they put cremated remains in there. Let me see how the back part of it looks. Seems like only Ellen alone is here, because there's no other names on this. No other names on this here. They seem to have, over here seem to have a lot of burial space. So I wonder, you know, why is it that they have this? It takes up a lot of space, but it doesn't seem to have a lot of rooms for urns. There's a grave over here, almost isolated. It's all by itself, all the way over here. And let me see, it looks readable. It looks readable. And this say, beneath are the remains of Augusta Georgiana Milne, only daughter of the late William Milne, Esquire, and Sophia Milne, his wife, of Pedro River, St. Anne, born 17th July 1806, died August 31, no, sorry, died 31st October 1812. So this is a young child. That's why the grave is so small. Her name is Augusta Georgiana Milne, and she was born on the 17th of July 1806, and she died the 31st of October 1812. So she was 6 years old. This is the grave of a 6-year-old girl. That's a long time, 1812. Even if she had lived until she was 90, she would still be gone by now. Here's another grave. It's covered up with some rubble. There's another grave here. This one is lost to time. This piece of it is broken off over there. So, unable to know who's buried there. Let me see if I can figure out this one. This one say, here lieth the body of Barbara Campbell, the wife of Alexander Campbell, who died the 22nd day of February 1808, aged, is that age 18 years, 8 months and 22 days. Okay, so Barbara lived 18 years, 8 months and 22 days. And she was the wife of Alexander Campbell. I'm sure this is 18 and not 78. Yeah, this is 18. That's definitely 18. So at age 18 years old, she was a wife and she died. Could it be childbirth? Who knows? It could be childbirth. Oh. All right, so here we are at all right, so it says this one says I'm not sure what it's like. It says in eternal something memory. Not sure what that is. So, in memory of Eliza, what's that? Gregland? Not sure what that is. Or Gayland, or Gayler. She died January 20, 18, age 60. This one says, in loving memory of Horatio Stevens, who arrived in this island September 1839 and departed this life August 27, 1840. That's just 1 year later. Age 30. Hold on, this is what? Age 35. So Horatio Stevens, he arrived in the island in Jamaica in 1839, and in 1840 he died, age 35, a young man. Look at this grave. Here so long ago, says Elizabeth S. William Deans. The Elizabeth S. William Deans, daughter of Alexander and Rachel Susanna, died the 26th of August 1821, aged 7 months. Says the grave of a little girl. Her name is Elizabeth S. William, and she is the daughter of Alexander and Rachel William, and she died age 7 in 1821. You can see her grave is really small. Oh, must have been a sad day for Alexander and his wife Rachel. But you know, things happen. Things happened. This one is say to the memory of, what's this? To the memory of John what's that? John Murchison, Murchison, third son of he's a third son of somebody Murchison. He died. My God, I can't make out when he died. But it's 18 something. He died in the 18th century, 18 something. So if you look around here, you notice that it looks scanty, but there are graves here. There are graves here. They just fall apart. You look at this one. This is gone. These are gone. Those are gone. I guess after time they'll just start put some new graves there, don't you think? Because they don't repair them. So what's the sense in having that empty space? This one is gone. What is this? This is the grave of somebody else. I thought I would have had some, good experience here in reading some graves that I could study later. Look at this one over here. Graves are broken up and difficult to read, and the rain makes it even worse. With the passage of time, things fall apart. This one leans down to the foot as if it wants to make the person stand up. Let me see. It looked like it can be read. It says, in memory of George Washington Reed, Master Commandant in the Navy of the United States, born at Philadelphia, May 26, 1780. Anyway, he say he died a prisoner of war at the place that he was captured, January 4th, 1813. Spanish Town Cathedral. You know, for a while I didn't remember that I'm in Spanish Town. This is the grave of Susan Stewart. The grave of Susan Stewart. Wow. Lovely over here. History. Some of those history, when it comes to the grave, are lost. I'm not sure about what happened in terms of the records they keep here. But, you know, the graves are in ruin. All right, guys. So this has been my tour of the Spanish. Hold on. I saw this when I was coming. The rain wasn't falling at the time. This is a cannon. I was told this here for over 100 years. They used to fire this thing in a war. Yeah. They used to fire this in a war. You know, but now it's here. And I'm glad they put it here. Probably they had shown it down somewhere, it probably would have lost. But it's here. A cannon. Right here. At the cathedral, the front of the cathedral. You're looking down Barnett Street. Hello, Barnett Street. Library over there. No, not Barnett Street, Barrett Street. Barrett Street. There's a monument there. I'm not sure who that is in honor of, because the rain is falling right now. It's getting really difficult to tell. Right, so Spanish Town Cathedral here in St. Catherine. Thanks guys for watching, and I see you again. I see you again in another interesting video. Peace out.